On Friday 7th June, Harambee Stars, this is a Kenyan men's national football team, drew with Burundi 1-1. To many, this was more of 2 points dropped rather than a point earned, considering the late equalizer. And we speak about that, especially when it comes to the feedback, or rather the comments that Engin Firat made after the match. So stay tuned. So Group F is shaping up and Kenya remains third with 4 points. Gabon are now second with 6 points, and Ivory Coast remain unbeaten in the Group F of the FIFA World Cup Qualifiers. They beat Gabon 1-0, and this means that they remain with a 100% record. Unfortunately for Kenya, we play Ivory Coast on the 11th of June. This is on Tuesday. And yes, it will be in Malawi, and it is looking quite tricky considering how we played against Burundi. It was ridiculous. We missed a lot of chances. To make it worse, we conceded a late goal, man. Our concentration was just poor. And yes, the goal was courtesy of Duke Abuya, really good. Osino Odhiambo with the assist. Unfortunately, he was replaced by Benson Omala later on. He only played for about 20 minutes. And well, unfortunate stuff for Osino Odhiambo. We hope that he starts the next fixture. And Ivory Coast is not going to be an easy game. We thought Burundi was the game we needed to win. And a lot of people are saying there goes our World Cup hopes, because it's not gonna get any easier. Going back to the case whereby our home games should have been played in Kenya, and the Ministry of Sports needs to address the whole stadium situation, meeting the qualifications and whatnot, because this was 2 points dropped. Speaking of the equalizer, because it was a confusion between the defender and our goalkeeper Patrick Matasi and the defender Daniel Anyembe. And so Engin Firat said, in this situation, it is so simple. You just need to kick the ball away. That's all. But sometimes the players like to show that they are controlling everything. They don't want to play the ball out. They want to play passing and everything. And these kinds of things you won't see at the top level. At the top level, they will even kick the ball out of the stadium. Yeah, that's what our coach Engin Firat had to say regarding the equalizer, because it was a defensive issue, it was a defensive error, and yes, it could have been avoided. And speaking of players, Engin Firat attributed this draw to the fact that he didn't have key players, the likes of Avire, Zach, Tobias, and this is due to document issues. They were okay, it's just documentation issues. And yes, he said, we have serious problems that are difficult to understand, the coach said. Today, we miss 3 players who are not injured because of some mistakes that were made. If even one of them had been on the field, given that we had done all our tactical training with them, we would have definitely won, not 1-0, but by a minimum of 2-0. My goodness. And so we're hoping that these issues can be resolved. Just the simplicity of our football as well, and our finishing, because that was another problem. Our finishing was really poor. Our attack was really poor. But for me, my player of the match was Rooney Onyango. Man, this guy is killing it, and I think this guy should play abroad. But anyway, that's been it for today's video. We're looking forward to the game. Remember, it's Kenya versus Ivory Coast, and this is on Tuesday, the 11th of June. It's going to be a good game. That's our 4th game for the FIFA World Cup Qualifiers, and we're hoping for the best. Ivory Coast are not joking. These are the teams that need to be in the World Cup. When it comes to African teams, there are some teams that, they just have to be there. Qualification is minimum, bare minimum. But anyway, that's been it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Do check out our other social media platforms at L4B Love Football. Do like this video, and remember to subscribe to Kenya's biggest football channel. And as always, support Kenyan football. We out.